This is video one, day one of a series that I'm calling Race to a Million, where I'm gonna race myself and see if I can get 1 million subscribers or $1 million first.
$1 million.
And I'm gonna start with $0, but I have some stuff to sell. So I'm gonna sell the squat rack, bench, and weight bar. I have some Halloween costumes to sell, and we're just gonna find all the junk around the house to sell. A Rivers Cuomo Funko Pop and a Mikey from Goonies Funko Pop. When I looked it up on eBay and it was on sale for $100, which, wow, I was actually shocked. I have a few albums that I can sell. I have my old Canon 60D. As I sell the squat rack and bench, I'll actually have up space to start having shelves to keep track of all the stuff I'm selling. We're gonna see if we can get $100 before we get 100 subscribers, so subscribe if you wanna beat me to $100. You're off to a slow start. Subscribers takes an early lead, and we're at 4 subscribers and $0 in revenue, but that's okay because you have to start somewhere. I was mostly preparing. I set up this awesome spreadsheet. I have all the things that I've listed for sale. I listed about 6 things on OfferUp and 6 things on eBay, and I put their prices, and my total right now is $765 of inventory listed. Tabs of the spreadsheet is the milestones, and I'll have the date that I hit each, whether subscribers or revenue. And I've started to brainstorm ideas of what to do when I reach those milestones. Leave your comments below if you have any ideas of how I might celebrate or invest the money as I earn it. No sales yet, but today I have 3 people interested in items that I listed yesterday, and if those go through, I'll earn hopefully $140 here in the next day. The first milestone we're shooting for is 1,000 subscribers. And once we reach that, I will share a link to this spreadsheet that I built, and you'll have access to all this information. Just after I uploaded my day 2 video, I had my first sale. I got a notification from eBay that my old DSLR camera sold. It's a Canon 60D, and it sold for $101.50. Total revenue from eBay is something like $91 after they take away their fees. First offer up sale is the Bowser costume that I wore for Halloween this year, but I'm not actually gonna dress up on Halloween. I just wore it to a party. Day 3 of the challenge, and today we have our first 3 sales. I've already shipped them off, and we're at $125.85 after fees and tax. Today's goal is to list more items. We have tons of junk around this house, and I'm just gonna keep listing it. And then I need to decide what to do with the money that I'm earning. Do I buy more product? Do I invest in the videos? First time thrifting, sourcing on this project. I'm kind of excited, a bit nervous about what we might find. Here's our poll today. We have a Kevin Garnett brand new jersey with tags for $10. We got this vacuum sealer thing. Orange tags were half off, so we got that for like $4. And Curse is the Game, still in the package, we got for $3.50. I did have to spend some money on bubble wrap, some boxes, and obviously 3 new products today. So there was some expenses, so we went down, but we did ship 2 items out today. But today we're at $94 and 26 subscribers. Day 4 comes to an end. We actually ended up over 100 because I sold a Princess Peach costume, and tomorrow somebody who I sold the Nacho Libre costume, but he ended up not being there, so we're gonna meet in the morning, and he also wants the nun costume that goes with the princess, or the Nacho Libre costume. So we're about 140 now. $100 reward is an ice cream party. Woo! So I got myself some Ben & Jerry's, shared it with my wife, and we're celebrating $100. I've been trying to figure out how to do this whole eBay thing, because the reason I chose to do eBay, and it's not the only thing I'm going to do, but it's, I think, the immediate thing I can do, and it's we've had a bunch of clutter around our house for a long time. That's partly why I want to make more money, is because we've been wasting a lot of money buying junk. We want to simplify our life. So first step is sell everything that we have. Been learning a lot about eBay from the Aussie Flipper. Good videos. He does this for a living, as well as YouTube. He's given me some good strategies. And so I tested out his strategies yesterday when I went thrifting on my lunch break. Celtics jersey, I think, will do well. The other 2 items, not so much. That's okay. It's a small mistake because it was $7 or $8 on those 2 items, and I can handle losing $7 or $8. Yesterday after work, I set up this little photo studio of equipment I already had. I already had all this, and we took pictures of all these products. So the $40. Actually, I sold another costume yesterday, so I have $65. I'm gonna go buy more product, and we'll get it flipped here. After getting back from selling the costumes, I got 2 orders. Well, one of them was an offer. The other one was an order straight out for a Funko Pop and for my binoculars. I did take a little bit of a cut for those, but you know, just get the funds and let's go. Total revenue today after expenses, after sales and expenses, had a really good sale day. 2 eBay sales and 2, you call it, offer-up sales. Day 7, we're a week into this thing. All right, well, so I have one shipment that I'm shipping out. It's the gamepad. It's a Razer gaming keypad. Anyway, sold it for $32, but our printer is dead. It's out of I think the ink pad is full, or I don't know what you call it, but printer's been giving us problems for a little while now, and so I can't print. And so eBay lets you get a QR code, but usually where I ship is a UPS store. But I just went in there to see if they could print the label, the shipping label. They said, no, I got to go to the post office. So that's a few more miles away. So I'm heading there now. Last night, as I've been trying to figure out where to get good products and also how to get better margins, because I was doing some math on how much you need to sell things for and how much you need to be able to buy them for. You want to find higher margin items, or items that you can make $50 to $100 off of rather than $10, $20, because otherwise you're going to do a high volume. And so as I was mentioning this struggle to my wife, and as I've not been able to find anything really good at thrift stores here, she said, well, remember Nellis Auctions? And it's this auction website, online auction, but it's local. They have a local warehouse, 2 local warehouses, and you go bid every day. Every day there's auctions happening, and they all usually end between 6 and 10 o'clock at night. And I think they're like Amazon returns. I don't know how they get all their stuff, but they have every day thousands of items up for auction. So I'm giving it a try here. And right now I have bids on 29 items for today. Actually, I did win 2 items yesterday. Tonight, I'll update you in a bit on how all those auctions go. Good morning. It's Saturday, start of week 2. Today, we are delivering the squat rack to a buyer on OfferUp, and we're doing a pickup to Nellis Auction because I went a little crazy yesterday. I didn't know how many I would win. I bid on 39 items and I lowballed all of them. Like, it was like, all right, I'm only gonna bid my max bid to where I could make a profit on this. Some things we bought for ourselves, but 39 items, and I think I won 16 or 17 of them. So it's gonna be exciting, and one of them is a mystery box, so stay tuned and we'll see what's in the mystery box. Today's a busy day. Delivery this, 2 different locations of Nellis that I gotta do pickups at, and we're gonna reorganize this office space to make it more functional. Gotta get rid of this mirror too. Either sell it on OfferUp or just get rid of it. What do you think? Will the squat rack fit in there without taking it apart? I mean, if I take it apart, I'm sure it'll fit. Now this is where all the storage bins of product will go. I was able to shift my desk over to make more room for our little photography staging studio, and still open our cabinet doors over there and have access to my whiteboard, because we'll definitely be needing that. And the squat rack and weights all fit super easy. Just picked up our load from the auction warehouse. We got a couple things over here, and then yeah, this is where we're at. This is auction haul number 1. It's the more boring of the auction hauls, except for the mystery box, which we'll open here in a second. But I got here, this is a money shooting gun, or you shoot money. A web slinger. It's like a suction cup that you can launch. Anyway, this is a drone remote control. This is a thermal printer, a brake rotor, a router, a Motorola router, and another brake pad rotor. I think they were $1 each. And then, yeah, the rest are about $10 each, or roughly. And this was $23. It feels like Christmas. What's in here? Oh, wow. Neoprene socks. Interesting. A waterproof fanny pack or something? Sounds interesting. I'll have to look into that. Phone case. Yard sale signs. Ooh, professional hairstylist hair clipper. High-tech hair clipper. Some acrylic nails. No clue what this is. Chicken shredder. Okay, chicken shredder. This is fun. Jumbo universal remote. That's hilarious. So the next step is going to be go research on it on eBay what all these kind of go for and what's worth listing and what's flat rack dropped off. Let's count the money, make sure. She said she put a little extra in. Actually, let's just look at the receipt. $350, extra $50. I'm at the Nellis auction in Phoenix now. It's about an hour away from our house, so I may not come here very often. I'll stick to the one by us. This was a big order, over $2,000 worth of goods here. And it's a little risky. We're going negative here. We're dipping into credit cards, and hopefully we'll have a quick turnaround. If this week I don't sell through a bunch of this stuff, it's check out this haul. We got a printer. Now that's actually for us, but it's a business expense. A laser printer because our printer died. A razor, a Pixel phone. 2 Pixel phones. That was the big expense, and the printer was too. What do you got here? Oh, this is boxes, some more supplies, boxes to do shipping, a bike hanger, don't remember what that is, a dog training collar, and another razor. So nice haul. Oh, and there's a keyboard too, but that's already put in. Because these cost so much and I think they'll sell fast, I'm gonna hurry up and take pictures of these and get them listed and hopefully sell them today or tomorrow, because we're negative. Negative 1772. I gotta get busy listing everything else. So I'm up late. It's 12:20 and I gotta list stuff. Day 10. At the end of the day, we just actually had 2 orders come in today. One, I netted $36. The other, I netted $87. And we're now at negative $1,554. The goal for the week is $1,000 net, 1,000. So we got $2,500 to go. Still have 2 Google phones I need to sell, but today's sales were a FPV remote, which sold for like $111, $120 or something, I don't know, and the other is a Motorola router, cable modem router, and that sold for $30-something, no, $45, but then I netted the 34. So we're rolling along. I need to be careful not to spend any money this week and just focus on making money. It's not looking good. It's day 13. Still haven't sold the Pixel 9 XLs. Really need to sell those, so I'm gonna have to list them on Facebook Marketplace, I think. And I just got some more bad news that this FPV controller that I sold a couple days ago, my net profit on that was 89, and the guy said it's a brick. He couldn't update the firmware or connect it to anything, so I'm gonna have to refund him on that. And the cost to refund it is like $98. So I'm just thinking here, I suck at eBay and I hate eBay. I mean, it's not all bad, but I feel like there's way better things I could be doing with my time. Even though it helped me get rid of junk, now that I'm trying to resell junk, I'm just buying junk, and it's hard to get good deals on things. It's hard to know if things are worth anything, if they're gonna sell fast. And there's a huge learning curve there, and you have to niche, and you have to know the products really well, and you have to really think through the fees of buying the thing, the fees of selling the thing. I just think there's better ways to do this. I think I sold the phone. Well, we're on our way to go meet the guy who's gonna buy it. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't get robbed. He bought the phone. Thank you. I sold it for $800. I think I paid roughly about $750 for it after all the taxes and fees. Day 19, kind of a rough day. Well, was it today or yesterday? Today, I think, or it started yesterday. One of the second time a product from Nellis Auction that I bought. And again, this was like the first night that I was doing Nellis Auction, and I bid way too much on things, not realizing wasn't calculating into the Nellis Auction fees and taxes, and thinking about the eBay fees. So I haven't been really making any money off these ones. And so these are like sales that I already wasn't making any money off them already. And the products were faulty, and the buyers requested refunds. And they're kind of pricey ones. It's rough, so I'm already like, I gotta quit eBay. and I just picked up more stuff from Nellis auction. Now, I did learn my lesson on bidding, and I bid much less for all this, so all this cost maybe about $24. But it's all small stuff, small potatoes. And now I've filled up, actually the more pricey stuff I've already listed. So I filled up a 4th container, and so now I have 4 containers. But hope came today, right as I was feeling pretty bad for myself. A new order came through for this. I picked this up at Goodwill just this week. A remote car starter kit, and I went through, checked it all the parts are there, and I got it for $12.50, and I just sold it for $35, or no, $34. So feeling pretty good about that. And I sold a season 6 of Psych. The big thing is I'm learning, and I am starting to realize that this is maybe not going to be all it's cracked out to be, and eBay's not going to become a career, which I never thought it would, but thought I'd give it a try and get a good effort in, and not just half-heartedly. And I've been putting a big effort in, and I'm learning to not bid so much on things. I'm learning to test things before I put them on eBay and make sure. So, like for example, I just listed a Ecobee security camera, and I made sure and tested it first. And rather than trying to assume that they're new and working, just sell them as used and test them before I put them on. And then if they don't work, then I can return them to Nellis and make sure I only bid on things that are returnable, because some of the Nellis items, like one of the phones that I bought, was not returnable. But luckily I tested that and it worked, and I was able to sell it for a little bit of a profit, about $50 profit, or no, 40 something. Our goal of 1,000 revenue still is not looking good, but subscribers are looking okay. We're at 70 something, so 100 subscribers looks doable. What I need to do is maybe focus on my videos a little more and make better quality videos like this one, more long format videos, and not just about making money, but just other creative videos. And I've starting to realize that maybe focusing on money isn't all it's cracked out to be, and that yes, money is important and good, but to make it my main focus is not as good. So I still think I will always continue to kind of track it and share with you how much money I'm making off these things and what things actually work to make money. eBay, I think it's great for selling stuff that you already have, rather than donating or selling online or selling on OfferUp. Although OfferUp's good for big items, eBay's good for small electronics and DVDs and whatnot. So look at stuff that it's in my first bin, because I was looking at that and I was like, I have a bin from like the first week. It kind of represents each week. Each week I fill a new bin. Things are kind of moving, but you got to keep listing every day. So the key things that I've learned from eBay: you gotta make sure you calculated all your costs and make sure your margins are really good before you buy anything, and it's something that's sellable. Number 2 is you gotta keep buying so that you can keep listing, because as you sell product, you have less product to sell, so you have to keep adding more product every day, and just don't do it. I would not recommend this really to anybody unless it's the only option you have. If you don't have any other skill sets that are marketable and you're young, maybe this is like, I know this is something that Gary Vaynerchuk recommends that you do. Yeah, if you're just out of high school or in high school and you're looking for a way to make a buck and you have some things to sell and you want to go try flipping things, it can work, but it's going to take a lot of time and effort and space. That's the other thing is I did this to start getting rid of junk to free up space, and now it's junk in my house again. What other options are there to make money? The one that I'm going to try right now, that I'm trying this week, is Amazon influencer program. I've made 3 videos now. That was one of my goals, was start making videos, to make at least one. And basically you make product reviews, and if somebody watches your product review and then buys the product, you make a percentage of that. So I'll put a link in this video to my Amazon influencer store, and if I influence you to buy anything or not, then just go check them out and watch a couple of those videos and see what you think. Let me know in the comments what you think about that program. The other part of this is, again, both of these things are kind of consumeristic. I kind of want to not be a part of the consumer cycle. I'm left with, maybe I just need to focus on making really good YouTube videos, not about money, but that could potentially end up making money in the end.